Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Hayato, 26 years old Japanese guy. And in 2 days, I'm starting my world bicycle journey from Iraq. I'm really excited and I'm really grateful that you're here. I'll be filming the journey and sharing it with you guys step by step. Alright, so in today's video, I'll be showing you my full gear setup for my world bicycle journey. I'll be going through everything I'm gonna bring and not just explaining what they are. I'm gonna explain why I choose it and comparison with other styles of bikepacking. Okay, so let's just jump right in. So first thing first, my priorities are pretty simple. Durability. Is it durable enough to go with this bike trip? Repairability. Can I repair this if it breaks? And availability. Is this item available everywhere in the world? Because I'll be going through some parts of the world where it's not really easy to find some stuff, so that's very important. And at the end, I'll show you every single box that I have and then open inside to explain which items live in which bags and why. So first, let me introduce the bike itself. This is a Brody bike. They are a Vancouver brand. And this one is a gravel bike. So it's built to be durable and handle rough roads, which is perfect for long distance travel. I bought this bike about 3 years ago, and over time, I've been slowly turning it into a proper touring setup. One big change is the handlebar. It originally had drop bars, but I switched to a Jones H-bar. It's wider, and it puts me in a more upright position, which is more comfortable for me. It's more comfortable for long days, and I get better control, especially when the bike is loaded. I also added racks, a rear rack from Axiom and a front rack from Surly. That's basically the backbone of my luggage system. It lets me carry panniers, keep the weight balanced, and make the bike stable when I'm fully loaded. Next is the gearing. Because I'll be climbing with a lot of weights, I changed the gear ratio to be much lighter. That meant replacing the cassette and the crankset, and I also added a derailleur hanger extension so it can run a bigger cassette. The goal is simple. I want a setup that lets me spin up hills instead of grinding and destroying my legs. Next, for the saddle, I'm using a Brooks saddle. I bought it about a year ago. To be honest, it still needs more braking. So yeah, the first part of my trip, my butt is gonna be hurting, but that's okay. But once it breaks in, Brooks saddles can be amazing for long tours. Next, I also added a front basket. This is gonna be super useful for real life stuff, like going to a local market, carrying food, or just having quick access to items without opening panniers. It's not the most aerodynamic thing, but it's incredibly practical. And brakes, this is important. I'm running disc brakes, and I really prefer them for touring because I don't want rim brakes wearing down my rims. Plus, disc brakes perform better in rain and bad conditions. When you're riding every day in different weather, that reliability matters. So yeah, that's the bike. It started as a gravel bike, and now it's basically a gravel bike that's being adapted for heavy touring. Comfort, control, climbing gears, and cargo capability. The main idea is durable and stable and easy to use. Next, I'll be showing you my sleeping system. First, we have closed foam sleeping pad. This is essentially your bed, so very important. And I also have an inflatable sleeping pad as well for extra comfort. Next, I have a sleeping bag liner. This significantly adds extra warmth and can be used as a primary sleeping bag if the weather is warm. And I have an inflatable pillow for my comfortable sleep. And most importantly, I have a sleeping bag from Mech. It is 3-season bag which can tolerate up to 0 degrees Celsius. And I have my tent. I bought it like 3 years ago and it was pretty cheap tent from a Chinese company. Next, let me introduce my cooking and water system. First, I have a liquid fuel stove called MSR Dragonfly. The idea is that you can use auto gasoline like what a regular car uses. This is good because gas is available everywhere in the world. The jet fuel is not as widely available. So you just go to a gas station and fill this fuel bottle and you're good to go. Next, I have 2 pots. I will need to eat a lot for energy management, so big meal is required. And I have a can opener, spoke, a small knife, and a dish soap. And I have a nice small mug from Snow Peak. And a little extra plastic bags here. And I have this repair kit for my Dragonfly stove. My journey includes a lot of sections where I don't have much around me, so being able to repair your stuff is really crucial. Next, I will show you how much clothes I will be bringing. First, I have this Uniqlo inner Heattech pants, and another one, and another one, and Uniqlo Heattech tops, breathable long t-shirt, long undershirt, Uniqlo Air Rhythm undershirt, and breathable half t-shirt. Another breathable red long t-shirt. My favorite Quicksilver cotton long t-shirt. Looks good. And easy pants. Another easy pants. Another Heattech. Maybe too much. And 3 or 4 underwears, you don't have to look. 4 socks should be enough. And a long, breathable, warm pants. Another long, breathable, long pants. And a gray hoodie, cotton. Cotton feels good. And you can really compress them with these bags. Really nice compression bags. And put these bags into this waterproof dry bag. It's important to keep them dry. Whenever I see a public swimming pool, I'm gonna swim. And 2 multi-purpose fabrics, very useful. And my Burton hat, looks good. 1 neck warmer, and a beanie, orange. Alright, next, I'm gonna show you what kind of tools and repairs I'm bringing. In this pouch I have a wrench. And this is a plus minus driver, whatever that is, and tire levers, and a valve opener, 1 Torx key, and a bunch of Allen keys. And this is a tool to open the crankset. And this is a spoke wrench, very important to true your wheel. This is a chain guide. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. This is a microfiber cloth for repairing. And a glove, my scissors, and an air pump. Electric tape, bike puncture patches, some spare bolts and chain links. A tool to open up the sim, and sandpaper. The most important thing, your notebook, essential. Some spare notebooks. And this is some spare inks for your pen. Okay, so this bag is gonna be some miscellaneous stuff. Zip ties, very useful. Chain loops. Spare parts for my pannier bag. and some chain cutters. Gorilla Glue, some more Gorilla Glue tape, hanger extender, brake pads, and the derailleur pulley sets. Some spare gloves, spare tires, foldable, spare inner tubes, some spare bungee cords, or you call it shock cord, some tissue papers, some medicines like ibuprofen and your cold and flu. This is a multivitamin. I have hard time swallowing these huge pills. Please comment the efficient way to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Next, let's see toiletries. Toothbrush, hand sanitizer, and deodorant. Some shavers to shave my beard. Dental floss, some sunscreens, Q-tips, nail clipper, your nose hair cutter. Check this out. This is how you use it. To measure my body temperature, some more extra floss. To clean my ear. Moisturizer is important. This is some needles and threads to repair my bags if something breaks. You can repair socks too. And this bag is like a quick access bag that I put on my basket. This is a towel, dry towel, emergency poncho, some first aid kit, insect repellent, net. This is my favorite piece of gear. That is harmonica, nice and light, made in Japan. It makes my journey nice and fun. It's very useful to have your bicycle gloves to protect your hands and wrists, and some toilet papers, and a portable charger. Some cables for charging, and a small, really light film camera from Fuji. I like film camera. And a DJI microphone for better audio. And this is DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I'll be using. And I have a little lightweight tripod. And I have these sunglasses too. I have some spare spokes here, some winter gloves, and this is a tarp / a cloth to keep your tent from the ground. And these are water bottles that I'm bringing. And this is the Osprey backpack that I keep some important stuff like laptop, a reflective light, ultra light down from Uniqlo, very light and very warm. Ultra light vest from Uniqlo again, good value, very light and warm. This is a laptop with a waterproof bag and cables and chargers. It's important to have this international model. I have some hard disks and solid state drive for my data and some AAA batteries and a headlight, earplugs, and my headphone, Bluetooth. Okay, so that was my full touring setup. If you think something is missing or if you think something is unnecessary, just please tell me. I actually need some feedback. This is my first time doing this, so I would love to hear your feedback. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're interested in my journey, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.